look, when you're new to NXT, it seems like going up against Ivy Nile is really a big first test. Kind of shows what you're made of, right?
As I mentioned earlier, when you have the win-loss record in singles competition that Ivy Nile has, think about what she has done against anybody that has been put in her way. And surprisingly here, how about Sol Ruca going to the ground with Ivy Nile?
But look, Sol Ruca had some bright moments a week ago against Indy Hartwell. Looked strong, looked solid. Looking to build on that against Ivy Nile right now. We talk about Nile, I mean, just think about everything Diamond Mine has been through over the last few weeks. Of course, Brutus Creed still in NXT. Right, using her experience. And you talked about a tall task. Nile taking care of Ruca because she put her away, and now Ruca reversing. Here's the cover, and Nile able to escape. Oh! Wow! Oh my goodness! Sol Ruca showing some of the things she's learned, and now the cover. Could this be the big upset for Ruca? Now Ruca eyeing Nile. Oh, the big shoulder. Ruca now with her second wind. Oh my goodness.
And she has found it there, Sudo, no doubt about that there. Throwing that shoulder, taking down Nile. And now there's that gymnastics background.
Ruca recently said, I want to show that I am not easy prey. Right now, Ruca doing a rather good job of that, Matt.
I am very impressed with her hanging with someone like Ivy Nile, who's going to use the head scissors there. And this has been an unbelievable back and forth affair, Sudo.
Nile setting up a kick. Oh.
Seen that many times before. Could be the beginning of the end here. This is where Ivy likes to start to put things in motion on her way to victory. Great power right there by Ivy Nile.
You know how big of a gas tank Ivy Nile has? Despite the size and strength of her opponent's Nile. Able to inflict damage, but Ruca countering it out. Whoa. And oh my goodness. It's the diamond chain lock.
Good luck
it is
getting out of
locked
that.
in. Ruca is fighting. Ruca is fighting. Oh, Sol Ruca tag.